All right, guys, I've been sitting here listening to both of these headphones, and for good reason, because I just talked to my man Devin, and he gave me an offer I could not refuse on these headphones. I got a great deal. I'm not even going to tell y'all how much I pay for these headphones. It is absurd. So I just had to keep them. So they're not going back to his house. They're staying with me. They're mine. Anyways, I got them both connected via Bluetooth because I'm trying to figure out, as far as noise canceling goes, the Parrot Zik 2s are my favorite so far, like of all headphones I've tried. These are my favorite noise canceling headphones. And these are by far the best sounding Bluetooth headphones I've ever heard in my life. And that's partly because of the app. Okay, the app is very robust. It's just sick, the things you can do in the app with the EQ, and these things can handle it. And I mean, these are my headphones. Like, sometimes I sleep in these. I've traveled with them. They're just awesome, man, for noise canceling and great sound quality. I'm talking about everything. This is the full package. But because they are so old, these are like 3 or 4 years old, man, they don't even make them anymore. They made a Parrot Zik 3, so they're just outdated. It's got outdated Bluetooth technology, but they're still advanced in a sense because they still outshine a lot of headphones that come out today that are noise canceling. Now I got these new babies in the house, and I'm still trying to get used to the looks, but you know, it is what it is. They're still bulky. Nothing's changed about that, but I'm just trying to figure out which one is better. So let's just do a little competition here on camera. I don't even know. I've never really done it. Let me grab my notebook. We'll write down some things that we're going to talk about in this. All right, this is probably going to be another long video. So if you came here for a short comparison, sorry, this is not going to be that way. So what should we do as far as comparisons? Let's talk about design / looks. Design, and then we'll talk about I got to put some columns here for let's see Parrot goes here, and then we'll put the Backbeat right here. Let's go to features. I think features and functionality are kind of the same, but they're very different. So let's do functionality. Let's do battery life. That's a big one. Battery life. Build quality. Let's do that, even though they're both the same. And let me see here. Before we get to sound, let's do ANC, and then let's do sound, of course. I mean, we're going to do an overall sound. It's not a bass competition. All right. So first of all, overall design. They both have their strong and weak points. So the Parrot Zik 2s, okay, let me show you how they sit on the head. Just like that. Nice and sleek. They feel so comfortable too. Now these are tiny little ear holes. I have small ears, and my ears fit in those little pockets right there. So I'm good with this, okay? As far as design, I love these. Very minimalistic design, man. You just got some padding, some ear cups, and some arms, and that's pretty much it. Over here, when we talk about design, we have like plush, super plush ear cups, and this design that's more of a it's more of a professional / robotic type of look, okay? So as far as overall design, I definitely have to give it to the Parrots. Let's give that to the Parrots, okay? We'll put 1 in that column because I just like the more sleek, minimalistic design of the Parrots, okay? So that's a 1 there. Now, features. Oh man, okay, I'll start with the Parrots again. Let's keep it consistent. As far as features go for the headphones themselves, the hardware. All right, so you got swipe up and down, you got your play and pause with a tap. All your controls are in this ear cup right here. Nothing is on this ear cup. And you see these 2 little sensors right here? These are sensors, okay? Let me give you a better look. Those are your sensors, so when you put them on, they turn on. When you take them off, they turn off. And then you have your inline input right there, and then of course your noise canceling mics and stuff like that. They're both micro USB, so that doesn't really count for either one of them. But as far as features go, as far as the hardware itself, that's pretty much it. Now, features of the Backbeat. Now that's where we get into some craziness, okay? So I love the hardware here. How we have the rotary dials for the volume control and the forward and back track. I love the actual switches. Let's go back a moment. I do not like this push button right here. So a lot of times when I'm putting the headphones on or taking them off, I accidentally press this button, and it's just a simple press. It's not a press and hold. It's not a toggle. If you press it, something is going to happen. I do not like that. Now coming back here, this is actually a switch for on and off and the ANC. Oh, let's go back, because you cannot turn the ANC on or off on these. So that's like a hit on this one, okay? Back to these, you can actually turn the ANC on and off via a switch, and it is an actual switch, so that's a plus for that. But as far as features go, you have a mute button right there. You got your play and pause, and you got NFC on here. I don't see where I'll be using that a lot, but then you got your big old gigantic call button right there to answer in calls. As far as the call quality, both of them are actually really great. These just have more of an ambient sound being fed into your phone call. That way it makes it feel a little bit more natural, so you don't feel like you're enclosed and talking into a box or anything like that. So as far as features go, I would have to give that one to the Backbeat. Let me put that one there. Now, functionality. Let's go back to the Parrots. Functionality is there. However, I'm gonna have to give these a big hit, because there's a lot of accidental touches on this swipe pad. A lot of times when I'm, laying in the bed or something, my shoulder will hit the pad and touch it and pause my music or even skip the track. So there's a lot of accidents that happen here. You just gotta be careful with that. As far as functionality goes, that's actually a hit in my opinion. I like the feature. It's not one of my favorites of all, the headphone features that they put out there these days, but that definitely takes a hit in that department because it's very sensitive. So as far as functionality goes, these actually get a hit, okay? Now, when we go to these and we talk about functionality, I mean, these were built for functionality. These controls, they're super easy to reach. Once you actually learn where they are, they're super easy to reach, very user-friendly stuff, man. It doesn't take a genius to figure this out. Everything is plain and simple, and these are very feature-rich. So as far as functionality goes, these are fantastic. One more thing I forgot to mention about functionality is they both have that feature where if you take them off your ear or your head, the music stops playing. That's a great feature to have. That way, when you take off your headphones to talk to somebody, the music's still not blaring through your speakers. All right, but I gotta give the functionality to the Backbeat, okay? Now, battery life, let's go here. So this one has a, which side is it? This one has a removable battery. I don't want to take it out because they're on. It has a tiny little removable battery there. So if you want to buy extra batteries, that's fine. But then you got to buy a charger for the batteries, unless you're going to charge them all in the headset, which doesn't make sense. This is only an 8-hour battery. And this battery is, it's kind of dated. So I'm only getting about 7.5 hours out of this battery. It's not a big deal for me. I don't use them to the point where I just need to charge them up all the time. But I do charge them pretty much every time I use them for over 4 hours. I'll just charge them up. And that's not a big deal to me, but sometimes it has gotten on my nerves a little bit that it's only, 7 hours. Like if it was 15, I'd be straight. These right here, they have a built-in 24-hour battery life. And I saw something about the ANC. If you just want to listen to ANC, just have it quiet. Then you got like 60 hours. It's something crazy. Battery life definitely goes to the Backbeat. Man, Backbeat is killing it right now. Now, okay, so build quality. Build quality, man, it is definitely a tie. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Build quality, I have to give it a tie. I mean, this is all metal. I see nothing happening here. But in the past, I have ripped the ear cup. So I had to replace the ear cups because they were very fragile. The new ones I got, they were made by a third-party manufacturer. They're actually better than the OG ear cups that came on here. So now I feel very safe with these. But everything else, build quality is great. They use great materials here. This metal is beautiful. This vinyl is gorgeous and nice and supple. Memory pad. These are like true memory foam ear pads right here. And just, I cannot say enough about the build quality of these outside of those ear cups. Now this is an all plastic design, but they used great materials, man. It's a nice, robust design. Everything seems to be very well put together, very well thought out for the user. And I mean, the material, I mean, the vinyl here, the vinyl's real soft and supple. It's almost, it's not as, it's a little bit more rough than this is like baby skin soft right there. But it's still very soft, and the ear cups are very comfortable on both. They're equal in that department as far as comfort. These are slightly heavier, and that's just simply because they're bigger. But the build quality on both of these is pretty equal. I'll have to give a hit to these because the OG ear cups actually did rip on me one time. But being that these are plastic, they are definitely going to be breakable if you manhandle them. So do I want to give these a hit? I got to give these a hit. They did mess up on me, and I had to spend an extra 20-something bucks on on ear pads, just for stinking ear pads. So the build quality goes to the Backbeat. Dang, it's killing it. Okay, ANC doesn't even need to be talked about that much. These blow these out of the water hands down. This is right up there with the Sony XM2s, probably the XM2s, right next door to the XM2s, not the XM3s. These right here, this is no, the noise canceling these is pretty poor in these. So don't need to talk about that too much. ANC definitely goes to the Parrot. Now, sound quality. This is going to be a tough one, okay? Because the app for this one, maybe that's a category. Let's just make that a category. App. Sound quality. I have to give the sound quality to the Parrots, okay? The reason why is because these things get crazy loud, and when you combine it with the app and the EQ and everything that app is capable of, these headphones pretty much blow everything out of the water I've heard so far, period. Like, that's why these are my favorite headphones. Yeah, so sound quality, I mean, the bass is crazy low, and it is, man, everything is strong and powerful in these headphones. Now in here, that doesn't mean that these are, slouches, because these right here, this is some powerful bass that comes out of here, and everything is balanced beautifully. The mids and highs, they shine through, and that bass gets super low. Lots of good sound separation, and they have a pretty good sound stage. These have a much broader sound stage due to the app, but these are no slouches. These are a very close second to these, but these definitely take it in the sound department, and that's a huge department to win in. And I believe ANC and sound are huge departments to win in, and that's where the Parrot starts to shine. And of course, in the app department, that's just one more department. I have to give that to the Parrots because the app is extremely robust. The app in these headphones is almost overwhelming. There's just so much in there. It's just crazy. So in these, I was told that you can use the Backbeat app or the Backbeat Go app for these, but I couldn't even get it connected. So I'm going to just say these don't even have an app, so you can't really interface with them. But you can get updates and stuff. They come with a dongle, and you can plug it into your PC and get updates and stuff. And yeah, it's just, there's no interfacing with these on a computer or a phone. It's just, listening. So they just get no points for that. Now, do we have a winner? This is a simple contest, man. Do we have a winner? So we got the Parrots for design and looks. That's 1 for Parrot. All right, 1. And then for features, we got the Backbeat. Functionality, Backbeat. Battery life, Backbeat. Build quality, Backbeat. Oh man, it's killing me. Okay, so that's 4 for the Backbeat. And then we got 1 for the design on the Parrots. Okay, ANC, sound, and the app go to the Parrots. So that's 4. It's a tie. Okay, it's 4 and 4. It's a tie. God dog it. That did not help me out at all. But in the big categories, the way they look, the ANC and the sound and the robust app go to the Parrot Zik 2. These win in every other department, which is features, functionality, battery life, and build quality. So, wow, that is a tough one, man. All right, well, I tried. I ain't no expert in this kind of stuff. I just felt like doing a little comparison video. It's off the cuff, man. It's, my editing, I didn't feel like editing anything. I just wanted to do it old school, pull out a sheet of paper and just go through it, man. But it ended up being a tie. I guess I'll just have one for every occasion. And I guess I'll see y'all at the next one.